round. This is the way I called it. The WBA rules in effect for the fight: 10-point must scoring, 3 judges, a referee does not vote, 10-ounce gloves. WBA uses them 10 ounce, and they open up big. Here's Michael Dokes coming out with a big flurry, and he lashes the left hook and a stiff jab to the face of Mike Weaver. Weaver goes down from a wicked left hook. Michael Dokes nailed Weaver flush on the jaw with a left hook. Weaver coming out a bit slowly, and Dokes came out like a raging thunderstorm, and he's trying to get Weaver early. There is always a considered risk here. If Weaver weathers the storm, Dokes will have to somewhere along the way find some reserve. He brings the right hand over the top and catches Weaver on the side of the head. Weaver now leaning back against the ropes, trying to cover, trying to weather the storm. 3 knockdown rule is in effect in WBA, and the fight has been stopped. Joey Curtis, the referee, has stopped the fight in the very first round. Weaver leaning back on the ropes, and Weaver is in a posture of utter disgust. He did not obviously feel, nor did his corner people feel, that he was in a danger after being knocked down. It could be that everybody is so sensitive after the Duke Kim tragedy. The fight was stopped suddenly by Joey Curtis. 1:03 of the first round. Mike Weaver standing in utter disbelief. He was hit by 2 left hooks. The second one took him down as Dokes came out storming. And now the champion, Weaver, is beginning to show some rage of his own. He came out slowly in the first round, and Michael Dokes went storming after him, knocked him down. He took the 8 count, seemed in control of his faculties on the ropes, and now we have a melee in the ring with Weaver and Dokes in the middle of it, and it is Weaver who is enraged at the sudden stoppage of the fight. 1:03 of the first round. Well, that's how it looked as it happened. Now let's take a look at it in slow motion. We pick up the replay now, 17 seconds into the first round. You have the champion in the red trunks and Dokes, the challenger, in the white trunks. The right hand missed. The left hook, that hurt Mike Weaver, no question about it. He immediately started to cover. The second left hook knocked him down. Now watch how Weaver gets up as Dokes retreats to the neutral corner. He walks into his corner. He turns around. Joey Curtis, the referee, counting, looks at him. Weaver nods his head, says he's all right, and comes back out. Now Dokes comes to the attack. Most of that is being blocked by the arms of Weaver. There's the body, right at the belt line. Weaver retaliating with the left that missed. Dokes comes back with a left to the head. Now he pounds away. But how effective of those blows going in against his head, some of them picked off by the arms of Weaver. The referee Curtis is right there. Dokes measures him, scores with a hard right hand over the top. That one caught him on the side of the head, just back of the ear. Another one back of the ear by Dokes. But Weaver is looking at Dokes, leaning against the ropes, covering, making an effort to defend himself, seemingly aware of what's going on. There is a left hook to the side of the head, and here the referee, Joey Curtis, steps in, separates the fighters, doesn't look at Weaver, raises Dokes' hand in victory. And immediately after the fight, I talked with a number of people involved, including the referee, Joey Curtis. We'll have that in a moment. Who is bound to be at the center of this post-fight tempest, the referee, Joey Curtis. Joey, why did you stop it?
After he went down in the first knockdown, I gave him the count of 8. I looked into his eyes. He responded just a little bit, not the way I really wanted, but I figured I'd give him another chance. And the second time he was taking very, very bad punches to the head and to the body. That's when I decided I wasn't going to have another Duke Kim Sim on my hands.
So you felt the man was, in effect, defenseless?
Yes, he was. Yes, he was. I thought it was a very, very good fight up to the time that he kept on punching at him. And when he couldn't respond to me after that first knockdown, that's why, again, I let it continue just a little bit longer. And then when I saw he was taking more punches, I thought I would stop it.
Joey, I've got to ask this. After the tragedy involving the Korean fighter, were you under orders from the WBA, from the Nevada Commission, from anybody to be a little quicker about stepping in?
No, they didn't give me any orders at all, except the fact is to watch the fight closely. And if I thought that the fighter wasn't responding with any punches or anything, that's when I decided that I would stop the fight.
Okay, Joey, thank you. Now, Mike Weaver, his side of it. You appeared enraged when it was called, Michael. Were you hurt?
No, I was not hurt. Dokes caught me with a good left hook, and naturally dropped me down, but I got up immediately. I wasn't hurt. I really don't know why the referee stopped the fight. I really don't. I mean, I was not hurt a bit. I really don't know why they did it.
He says that you did not respond as much as he would have wanted you to after the knockdown.
Well, how much he wanted me to respond? He hit me with a good left hook. He knocked me down, and what else can I do? I mean, I was throwing punches. I mean, it's nothing but a sit-up.
This is the championship of the world. I know that they're having lots of controversy, and I feel like I know when the fight should be stopped. I would have stopped it myself if I thought he'd been in trouble. I always have, but he wasn't in that kind of trouble. They should have let the fight continue. And I'm definitely going to I've already protested it, and I want to hear in on it right away. Okay. Before Dokes fight anybody else, I want to hear in on this.
He was taking blows. He didn't offer no type of offense, so, you know, it wasn't up to me. I'm just a fighter.
Michael, I've known you since you were a teenager in the amateur boxing. You always did like to start fast. I have never seen you start faster than you did in this fight.
Well, that's one of my greatest attributes, is my speed, along with developing and cultivating my power at this point. So, you know, to me, I seen that he was cold. He wasn't sweltering at all. He didn't look like he was lively or frisky at this point, so I thought I'd jump right on him.
A reaction now from Mr. Harold Buck, the chief inspector of the Nevada Athletic Commission. Your comment on the stoppage of the fight.
Keith, the only thing that I would have to say is that sitting at ringside, you don't have as good a view of the fight as the referee, and at his discretion, he can make the decision to stop the fight, feeling that a fighter is in trouble.
Now a word with the ring physician assigned by the Nevada Athletic Commission, and a man who has seen goodness knows how many fights, championship as well as otherwise, Dr. Donald Romeo. Your reaction?
My reaction is the fight was stopped too soon.
You had no access to the fighter, did you? You did not take a look at him.
I did not.
Should you not have been called for a consultation?
I would have certainly thought that that would have been the proper thing to do.
From your position on that side of the ring where Mike Weaver went down, did he appear hurt to you?
He did not.
The referee, Joey Curtis, said that he took 4 hard right hands to the head, and that was why he stepped in.
Those I saw, but if you have seen Mike Weaver fight before, you'll know that he is a very slow starter, Keith. I have seen him personally take quite a few punches from Coetzee, knocked him out with 1 punch 3 rounds later after taking 9 rounds of a pretty good pummeling. I have seen him, and you saw him too. I saw this on television in Knoxville, where Tate had the fight won, 15th round, 1 punch, Mike took him out. Mike is a slow starter, and I definitely think the fight was stopped too soon. Now, I must admit, of course, with all the controversy which has happened lately in the fight game, that I can give the referee a plus on that. But by the same token, this was a championship fight, and I just feel it was stopped too soon.
Okay, Donald, thank you very much.
My pleasure, Keith.
Well, that's a look at it, and those are the opinions of those directly